Yo, what's up guys, it's King Sean here, and we have some breaking news here, reported by Jeremy Fowler first of ESPN. Sources say that wide receiver Noah Brown is signing with the Commanders. Per source, will join the active roster. Washington gets much needed receiver help, and this is a big signing in my opinion. Much needed receiving help. Noah Brown is going to come in and instantly boost our receiving core in my opinion. Let's just look at his last two seasons. Well, first of all, before we do that, the connections with Noah Brown and the Cowboys with him and Dan Quinn was already there. He spent his, let me see here, first 5 years of his career from 2017 to 2022 with the Cowboys. Didn't put up crazy numbers with the Cowboys, but he did have a solid 2022 season, playing all 16 games, started 13 of them, had 74 targets, caught 43 balls, 555 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So that's pretty good. And he was, I want to say, the Cowboys' third option. CeeDee Lamb was their one. I forgot who their second option was because Amari Cooper, he was on the Browns in 2022 and still is, obviously, but he was traded to the Browns before the 2022 season. So I'm not sure who their second option was, but I think Noah Brown was their third option. So those, stats as a third option, that's pretty good right there. And he only started 13 games. And then this past season with Houston, he played only 10 games, started 7, but still put up really good numbers. Considering he only played 10 games, started 7, 33 receptions for 567 yards, and 2 touchdowns, which is really freaking good. Hey, he put up better stats than Jahan Dotson this past season with less games played and less receptions, which is super, super impressive. So, hey, man, Noah Brown, he's pretty good. He's obviously, I feel like a big addition to our receiving core because we needed a receiver. And the one good thing about Noah Brown, a really good thing about Noah Brown, he has size. He's, let me search up here, but I'm pretty sure he's 6'2", I think 220, 230 pounds, if I can find it right here. I can't find his weight, but I know he's 6'2", and if you just watch, yeah, right here, he's 225 pounds at 6'2", which is really good. I mean, our tallest wide receiver right now on the roster is Luke McCaffrey. I know we kept Bryce remain on the practice squad, but if we're talking about the actual roster, Luke McCaffrey, was our biggest receiver at 6'2". However, he was a little lighter. He is a little lighter than Noah Brown. Noah Brown is heavier than him, and you can just see it, when you're watching games in the film. Noah Brown is a big dude. He ain't small. He's pretty big. Another thing about Noah Brown is his yards after catch ability. This past 2023 season, he had 222 yards after catch, which is really, really good, especially for a guy his size who's 6'2", 220 plus pounds. So that's really good for Noah Brown. So he's going to provide that and even a bit more for this offense in this receiving core, which is really good. So he has the size, he has the yards after catch ability, two things that are really good about Noah Brown. He's 6'2", like I said, 225 pounds, which is really good size, and we needed that size in this room. I mean, all of our receivers are 6'1" or under, besides Luke McCaffrey, Terry McLaurin, he's 6 foot. De'Ami Brown, I'm pretty sure he's 6 foot or 6'1". Olamide Zaccheaus, he's 5'8". Jameson Crowder, he's like 5'9", 5'10". Byron Pringle, he's like 6 foot. So everybody, we have a short receiving core, okay? We don't have a single receiver over 6'1" if you don't want to include Luke McCaffrey. So, adding a guy like Noah Brown to this room is really good. And, when we traded Jahan Dotson, I mean, even before we traded Jahan Dotson, this receiver core was just not, good enough. A lot of fans, including me, were calling for Brandon Aiyuk, but at this point, that Brandon Aiyuk situation is just weird. I know 49ers general manager John Lynch and their head coach Kyle Shanahan, they expect him to practice today. I don't know what's going on with that Aiyuk situation, but at this point, I just don't think we're going to get him. If we do get him, I think it's going to be next year in free agency. So that situation is just weird. But back onto Noah Brown. Overall, I really like this signing. I feel like he can put up good stats. I feel like he can even be our wide receiver too. Now, I feel like that job is still, to De'Ami. But, Noah Brown, he's a really good addition. He improves the wide receiver core. Right now we have 7 receivers on the roster: Terry, De'Ami, Olamide, Luke McCaffrey, Byron Pringle, Jameson Crowder, and now Noah Brown. You obviously have Jameson Crowder and Byron Pringle to be your returners. Jameson Crowder probably going to be your kick returner. Not kick returner, sorry, punt returner, and then Byron Pringle is going to be your kick returner. So have 7 wide receivers. Maybe we release a guy, maybe we release Colson Yankoff and put him on the practice squad. We shall see. But overall, I really, really like this Noah Brown signing. I feel like he'll get a good amount of targets from Jaden Daniels. fundamentals this season. He'll get a good amount of usage in this offense. Could potentially put up maybe 400, 500, maybe even 600 yards this season. We shall see. But overall, once again, really like this signing. Comment down below what you guys think about this signing. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm on the road to 4K subs, so if you could hit that sub button, I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, it's been K-Sean, and I'm out. Peace.